So you tell me, how often do you speak in class?
Not many.
Okay.
Just sometimes.
Okay. When do you speak in class?
When I present my opinion, in class.
Okay. Do you work with groups?
Yeah, sometimes. And when in the group, I talk with my group members.
Okay.
About my teacher's project, program, and something else.
Is that hard to talk in your group?
Yeah, hard.
Tell me why that's hard.
Because my friend's English is little bit hard to me. Sometimes vocabulary is hard, and sometimes it speaks fast, so I can't hear it or I can't understand it.
Okay. So sometimes people speak too fast.
Yeah.
Okay. Do your group members understand you?
Yeah, they understand me well, but sometimes they can't understand sometimes.
Okay. All right. Tell me about, are you working in groups right now in any of your classes?
In language arts class.
You're working in group in there right now?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me what you're doing in that group.
We research for write essay about the advertising of companies.
Okay. What have you found so far?
I found company advertising in school many times, and we talk groups about how company advertising and what profit company gets.
Are you looking at specific companies?
No,
just advertising and how advertising works. Okay, what is your product for your group? Do you know what I mean by that? What is your group supposed to create for the project?
We create
an essay?
Yeah, essay. I paragraph essay.
5 paragraph?
Yeah.
Okay, and how do you feel about writing essays?
Bad. Because my English is not good, so...
Are we going to work on that together?
Yeah.
You're going to bring that to me? We'll
yeah.
work on that? Okay. All right, we can work on that together.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so tell me about what your plans are for this weekend with your family.
This weekend? We will my sister go to Japanese school in Saturday, and after that we come back home and we study, and Sunday we will stay home and watch DVD or playing a table tennis or something.
Table tennis. What do you do? Tell me about a normal day at Japanese school.
Normally, they learn Japanese language and Japanese math and Japanese history.
History.
Yeah.
And what do you study in Japanese history?
We study Japan, thing of Japan.
Japan history of the country. Your country history for Japan. Okay. So, what do you think is the hardest part of having to speak in class with your, what is the hardest part? Is it trying to understand what everyone's saying to you? That's the hardest part?
Yeah, it's hard.
Okay. All right. So, tell me what you think will be helpful.
Understand more vocabulary.
Vocabulary?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Vocabulary.
Yeah.
What else?
And speaks more with friends.
Okay. Do you think if you practice speaking more with your groups that it would be easier? So do you think listening is harder than speaking?
No.
It's harder to listen to everybody else than it is for you to speak?
Yeah, but speaking hard to me.
Okay. All right. So I'm trying to think of, what we want to focus on, speaking or listening. So listening is hard. You guys going?
It's 8:08.
Yeah, you can go. Okay.
I'm going.
All right. So I think speaking is hard, but listening is hard too.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's talk about the hardest part of speaking. Vocabulary?
Vocabulary.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean by that?
I can't understand my friend says hard vocabulary, and I can't use my speaking in hard vocabulary. So my sentence is very easy and not good and very short.
Good. Short sentences.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Do you think there's a way we could work on that?
Yeah, it needs work.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What about if we add detail to the things that you say? Do you know what I mean by that?
About something more informational.
Good job. Okay, so sometimes maybe more of an answer or more of an explanation, which means you have to talk more, right? Okay. Tell me about your sister.
My sister,
Mm-hmm.
she is very nice to everyone.
Yeah.
She's very kindly, and she talks with friends.
Mm-hmm.
But English is not well like me.
Okay. She's struggling with English too.
Yeah.
Okay. How old is your sister?
10 years old.
Oh, okay. What grade is she in?
She now 4th grade.
Okay. What is your relationship with your sister?
Partly.
Okay. Relationship means how do you and your sister get along?
Get along.
Yeah. So, do you get along well? Do you play together and talk together?
Sometimes play together, talk together,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and speak schools and friends.
Do you practice English with your sister?
No, independently. But
Have you thought about practicing English with your sister?
no.
No? When you go home, what do you speak at home?
I read English books and English websites.
What do you speak when you go home?
And
When you're at home, do you speak English or Japanese?
Japanese.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What do you think if I said you need to try to speak more English when you're at home?
Yeah, very hard.
That would be hard?
Yeah,
Tell me why.
because my English is hard to tell many things in my family, in school, in my friend, relationship of my friend, and homework and something hard to me.
Okay, so for your mother and your father, English is hard to speak with them? Do they speak English?
My father's English is well, but my mother is hard to English.
Mm-hmm. And your sister, she's learning English.
Yes, she learns English too.
So how about if when we're at home each night, at least for, a little while, a couple hours a night, we speak only English to my father and to my sister at least, because they both speak English. And you say to them, I am practicing.
Okay.
So I'm making myself speak English. Because what happens is the only English instruction you're getting then is when you're in school, right?
Yeah.
Because you go home and your brain switches back to what?
Japanese.
Right? And so we need you to do both when you're at home so that you're getting some English practice. And maybe that would help your sister, help your brother, or your father, right? And maybe even mom some, right? Because she's going to have to wonder what everybody's saying. So what do you think about that?
It's very nice idea.
Idea?
I think.
Yeah? How about if we try that? Okay. What about, you said you watch television? You read books? Are those in English at home? Because I know the book you've been reading is in Japanese.
But I have some English books here.
Are you reading both?
Yeah, both.
Okay, good. because I think you should maybe pick your favorite subject. What's your favorite subject?
Science.
I think maybe we should read some science books.
Yeah, I have science book in English.
In English?
Yeah.
And then you can go to Wonder.
Wonder.
Right, right. And we can do Science Wonders.
Yeah.
Okay. And you can do Science Wonders. And you can do your read practice at home on the computer if you want. But I think for you, sometimes you just need to speak English some more. Okay. And then when we're here, we're going to make a concerted effort to speak English some more.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay. Even in class sometimes, I want you to just to say hi to people. Say, hey, how are you? Right? And to get yourself sharing English and speaking English. Okay?
Okay.
Because I know you're kind of quiet and shy about your English. But it's okay. I want you to be willing to talk to people. Okay? And then we'll see how many people talk back to you. They'll talk to you. Your friends will talk to you. The group will talk to you. Okay? Okay, but I want you to try doing some more speaking in English. And that's going to help improve your vocabulary. And then I'll start pulling some vocabulary lists and things of like the most common English words, and we'll start working some on those. How's that sound?
Good.
And I think that'll help you some, right? Because you'll start hearing words and recognizing words. Okay? And then we'll go through those, and as we run through them and you see words you know or you don't know, we'll go through those.
Okay.
Okay? But try to think to yourself when people ask you, like if your teacher says, Takahiro, how are you? Don't just say fine. You say, I am fine today. How are you? Right? We want to try to get some longer answers. Give some detail in your answers. Okay? Even volunteer information. Do you know what it means to volunteer information? Volunteer means to give information free. So if your teacher says, Takahiro, how was your weekend? You say, fine, but you could say, it was great. My parents and I, we went to the movies, or we went out to eat. That's volunteering information. So I want you to give information freely. Okay? Because that shares your life with people.